still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with
Ladies and gentlemen, here they come out of turn number 4. They are 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for your support and views. It's the 3 wide Thunder thank you.
Oh yeah, here we go again. Lernerville Speedway is where we're going to be. We just came off of the big block modifieds. We head to the 360 wing sprint division. Right now, Matt Grimm and Medea 1 and 2. Ian Humphrey sitting third. Definitely, this is their favorite tracks out here. I'm waiting to see if Dillon, Aylor, Matthew Croakey, or Micheal Farren can come up with some fast times here. Definitely with that edge missing. Notice how we're taking a look from this angle. Some of these guys are hitting that dirt that builds up on that outside wall and use it to their full advantage to make sure they can go ahead and swing down onto the bottom and get a good dive into turn 1. We should have a good run here tonight. About another 20 seconds left in practice. These guys should be slinging it wide open here after that. Excited to have all you guys joining us here at Simtrax Broadcasting and the Thunder Racing League. These guys have been really putting on a great show day in and day out. If you're looking to join them, check them out on Facebook. You can get a hold of a few of the drivers out there. Jay Giddings being one of them, Christopher Schaefer, Chris Forsyth. You can find those guys, and I'm sure Mark Spittelmeister can help you out as well. Spittelmeister, speaking of which, is out there in the 4th position during practice, but it's not really going to matter during practice, as you can see how well he did on qualifying last time around and ended up getting hammered really there in the end, but we'll see how many of these guys can get a solid time out here. Brian Hawk's already out there in that 023. Let's see if he can get us a solid time out there. Let's take a look at our race info tonight. What we've got lined up as he goes around the track here a couple times with the Thunder Racing League. This 360 division will have a 30-lap feature here tonight. One fast repair, and this, of course, being an open setup league. 65% humidity on the track, 80 in the air, but 71 down on the track. Keep in mind, this is going to be very, very sticky track here tonight as that line wears away a good bit. Some of these guys are going to notice, really they are having some trouble, staying and considering that low side. But Brian Hawks has been having trouble with this track all night. Has some trouble there, drops off the track, and Brian Hawks may be marching down, seeing that his time was a 12:98. Definitely a nasty run on that one. So I expect to see Brian Hawks to kind of march down in the rest of the run. Bob Evertson, 3rd place here. Matt Grimm with the 1 to beat. There with a 12:73 fast time. See if we can find some of these other drivers right now. I believe Micheal Farren, he ran 2 laps out there, but was too much off-track time. So I think Micheal Farren will be starting in the bottom. Definitely hate to see it for him, but it may work out later on. Taking a look at Matthew Croakey. right now, waiting to see if he can get a lap turned here. Second. Man, what a run. Croaky trying to get as much as he can out of this bite. 12.73. That matches Matt Grimm. Wow. 12.73. So close. So close. I see a 12.726 and a 12.729. So he missed him by 30 thousandths of a second. Or 3 thousandths of a second. Boy, that's close. Man, oh man, is that close. See if we can find anybody else out there. Another fast driver. There he is, Dillon Aylor. See how he does in the 92 machine. Aylor during practice was having trouble getting inside the top 10 here. Well, excuse me, inside the top 5. I think believe he was sitting 7th. See if he can lay down a solid time here. Aylor on the board, top 5, 4th. One more loop around here. Here we go. Very solid, good run. And 12.80 is going to leave him in 4th. 12.804. Not enough to get over top of Jordan Lawrenson. Very close. That should do it for everybody during qualifying here. Let's give a moment for the national anthem, and we'll be should be underway here. I appreciate it, everybody, for you taking that moment of silence there for the national anthem. We'll be underway here in just a moment. I do want to give a shout out there to the M9 Pole Award. It goes to Matt Grimm. Excellent job by Matt Grimm here. Fantastic run that he gave us. And he's really going to be putting on a show here tonight. I do want to mention, like I said, that M9 Performance offers premier dirt oval setups used by everyone from rookies to pros. You can visit m9setups.com for affordable iRacing setups and coaching. That's going to start us for our heat upcoming. Already here on the track. A couple of the guys trying to get loaded up here. There's the pace truck. All right, let's take a look at heat number 1. John O'Brien, brand new driver here. Bob Everton sitting 2nd. Jordan Lawrenson 3rd with Matt Grimm, the pole warder, there for 4th. Charles Mayo 5th. Brian Ox 6th. We saw him, unfortunately, fly off the handle there. Sitting 6th, and Micheal Farren will be starting in that 7th position. Micheal Farren, I'm sure, wants to kind of flip the script here on his run during qualifying. So he's going to have a hard time battling his way back to the front. Let's give a shout out there for Nuke's Performance. Nuke's Performance for all your dirt setup needs and questions answered on the stream, from 360 to 410s, way building for weekly officials to competitive baselines on late model and modifieds of all the needs on one page, completely free. Setup building made easy. Build yours today at Nuke's Performance. Let's get ready for this one. Guys all here should be locking and loading for this run. Micheal Farren starting in the back. John O'Brien and Evertson. 08 and the 99. If I'm not mistaken, taking a look, I believe Evertson just started about 30 minutes ago. Got into the league, and here he is. So John O'Brien, let's see what he can do. In the 99 machine, he stays out front. Bob Evertson sitting second. Lawrenson on the fallback here. Matt Grimm in the 91 picking up pace. Started in fourth, but now he's in the third. Look at that turn exit here. He must have been watching the last stream, noticing that what that is. Oh, no. Wow, Bob Evertson. Off the chart. All right, let's get back up front. Matt Grimm sitting second. All right, there's the caution. I was wondering if that was going to happen. Bob Evertson ended up slinging off here. Let's see what happened, because we did see how he got a heck of a run here. Grimm's on the inside. Yeah, just rotated up, caught him there, and off the chart. All right, Matt Grimm still here. Still sitting second. Not sure if he'll shuffle him back to third or if Evertson's going to rotate up here. Give it just a second for these guys to hash it out. We appreciate all you guys here joining us here at Simtrax Broadcaster for the Thunder Racing League. Definitely got a full plate coming up here pretty soon. Racing Revolution will be kicking it off on Wednesday. Another fantastic race. Of course, Thursday with the Doghouse Racing League. Saturday with Graceland. And then actually next Sunday we will be off for Easter. So these guys are going to check out for a little while. Pace truck lights are still on. Give a shout out there for our A&J Pace truck. Pretty good. Looks like everybody's still out there on the track. We'll see if the Giddings Mobile Repair Work Area gets a workout tonight here in the 360 division. Talk a little bit about Inferno Motorsports, but first, John O'Brien takes off again. Here we go. Get shuffled through this one as they dive back into turn one out of two. John O'Brien in the front. Matt Grimm sits second. Now Jordan Lawrenson third. Fighting for his life here on the outside. Brian Ox. The outside was not his best strength, as we've seen him fall off the table numerous times. But Ox going to try his best here. Michael Farren starting all the way in the back now in the fifth. Oh boy, if I'm not mistaken, that is John O'Brien. John O'Brien spun around here, not looking good. Take a look back and see what happened here. I think he had some trouble here on lap 4. Oop. Caught Grimm. Grimm will take the lead here. Still in the front, no caution. Matt Grimm with some solid times here at 12:81. Looking good here at the point. Let's pop up some of those best times, and you'll notice just here in the heat looking pretty good. Brian Knox sitting second. Michael Farren has gone from dead last into third. Excellent job here by Michael Farren. We'll see if he can keep it up. Matt Grimm sitting in the number 1 position. Up 3. Right now it's white flag out, and it looks like this is all his, no contest. As Matt Grimm gets the pole and the Heat 1 win here. The 12:72, man, he just keeps picking up pace. Keeps picking up pace. Very, very fast. Very, very fast. All right. Let's get ready to take a look at our second heat. Second heat, we'll have Mark Spittelmeister. He'll be starting in the number 1 spot. Austin Medea sitting second. Dillon Aylor third. I'm not mistaken, last time we were here with Simtrax Broadcasting, Dillon Aylor blew the field apart. But Matthew Croakey's going to try to put a stop to that. In the 0-2, starting on the outside of row 2. Ian Humphreys sitting 5th, and Jay Giddings trying to see if he can get a better run than he did there in the Big Block Modified, starting 6th. This is going to be a good run here. If I do say so myself, I'm hoping to see how well these guys can do here on the track. So many different drivers trying the different lines out there. It's Expect to see Croaky turn it up. Notice Croaky is not in the black and red drive here tonight. Looks like he's running something a little bit different. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see Croaky later on here in the night, and we'll ask him about it. Track conditions still looking good. 71, 13 miles an hour of wind. Definitely a lot better than the 17 we were seeing for the big block modified division. Pace truck lights are off. We should be getting going here. Spittlemeister takes him off here at the green flag. Away we go. Definitely going to be some good racing here right off the bat. I'm expecting to see Medea sitting in second. Trying to see if he can take a peek here. Croaky sitting third. Contact here in the back. Aylor and Humphreys. That's going to come up later on here in the run. Let's take a look. See if this number 20 car can get underneath Spittlemeister. Not quite enough room here. Let's take a ride along with him here. Notice these guys are going about another second faster than they were in the big block modifieds. Oh no! Dillon Aylor off the reservation here. He is down into the dirt. If he tries to make his way back on there, got to get the Michelin chopper view out to find him. But Dillon Aylor is going to be in the front of everybody else. Spittlemeister catching him here. Dillon Aylor trying to stay in front in case somebody ends up in some trouble. Giddings or Humphreys falls off. Dillon Aylor's going to try to see if he can make up another spot. Hats off to him for continuing to charge here. But the lap traffic may cause some trouble. Here we go. Big time checkup by Croaky. Not sending it into the back of the other one. Oh, no. No. Yellow flag is out right before we get the white. Medea now almost dead last here behind Dillon Aylor. Guaranteed not where he wanted to be here. It's going to extend the heat. See where he ends up here. Spittlemeister still leading this one. Medea getting knocked out fourth. That moves Croaky into second. Waiting on the pace truck here as Croaky did get second spot during the qualifying. Have another angle out. Let's take another look at what happened here. See if we can find what caused this. Oh, hooked him. Trying to get around Aylor. Aylor kind of bopped him there just a little bit. Spittlemeister have a shot here in the front, not at the restart. Croaky and Humphreys will be side by side. Jay Giddings. Medea will be starting fourth and fifth. I believe Dillon Aylor may be down pit here, so there we go, finally. I mean, not finally. I hate to say it like that. Good Lord, what am I talking about? Jay Giddings' mobile repair work area is where Dillon Aylor is now. They're going to go down there and try to fix that one up. Let's get back onto the track where Croaky is trying to run down Spittlemeister, but he's got a short amount of time to do it here. Croaky only off. Oh, no! Ian Humphreys off. Croaky underneath. Here it comes. Slider. Got him. Spittlemeister in the rear view. Trying to go back for it. Croaky trying to get the turn exit, and he gets it. Wow, what a great win here. What a great win here by Matthew Croakey. Fantastic job. That was awesome. Excellent run by Matthew Croakey. Oh, he is still ripping the track. He does not want to stop. Heat 2, of course, is brought to you by Highline Cinematography. We watched our commercial earlier. If you're looking for any of your cinematography needs, that's exactly where you need to go. These guys are going to go ahead and get lined up out on the track. 3 wide, and we'll try to ask Jay Giddings a little bit about what the memorial race is about here tonight. These guys get ready to go here. Getting out onto this wonderful track. Of course, no edges. Jay Giddings joining us here in the booth. Jay, talk to me a little bit about the memorial race tonight and kind of what it's about here, man.
Well, what we like to do is the drivers that made the actual sport, we just kind of want to pay tribute to those drivers as close to the days that they gave their life doing what we all love. And, you know, what a bunch of us, this sim racing is the closest we'll ever get to actually doing it. But, you know, just paying tribute to those guys that ended their lives in a race car.
I understand. Definitely awesome being able for us to continue racing. It is a very dangerous sport, you know, each and every time these guys come out here. Fortunately, though, Jay, we've got sim racing, man. Not too many injuries in a sim rig, man. So that's at least that's a positive. All righty, looks like the guys are coming through number 2 here. I think the 92 of Dillon Aylor is trying to get shuffled in here. I think he's having a little trouble. Alrighty, Jay. See if you can square that mic away, man, because I think you guys are heading into 3.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come out of turn number 4. Take notice the inside front row. That position is left open. That position is for you, Shane Hamlin. After that, they're 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for the support and views. It's the 3 wide Thunder. Thank you.
Appreciate it there, Jay. Man, I love it when you do that. Be able to get these guys taken off as they rip around the track. Flatten it out here just a little bit. But, Jay, what a wild race it's going to be here tonight. Good luck.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, everybody. This is going to be an awesome run here at the Thunder Racing League. If you guys are looking to join, don't forget, like I said, you can find them out there on Facebook. Able to sign up. These guys are looking, of course, for more Dirt Series racers as they continue each and every week to try to put on the best show that they can. I know I'm showing about 13 drivers. Jordan Lawrenson may be having some electrical problems out there with his steering wheel, not out there on the track, but this track is definitely capable of 24 plus. So, no. Some of these guys, just a little contact there, but they're spinning around. Some of these guys will be heading to that backup. Not looking too shabby there. Not looking too good there. All right. Not like you guys. I'm ready to get this one going. And get these guys slamming it down, taking a look at Spittelmeister in the 51. Matthew Croakey really going to be on a roll here. Definitely expect to see. I think that would probably be what also gets me is, you know, what these guys are doing out here. You know, and how they're, you know, kind of how they're racing and how much time they're putting on. Being able to, you know, kind of really show their expertise, show the kind of speed that they can put on out here. It's definitely going to be pretty, to me, it's going to be pretty wild. I mean, I just can't see how they run that ragged edge. I mean, look at Croakey here. I mean, just ragged edge. Oh, man. Just when you think they're going to clip the wall, he doesn't. Right over the edge of that berm, he goes in the orbit, so he's got to be careful. He's sending it. So obviously, that is the exact route you want to see. Definitely, you kind of see his hands wheeling it around through there. We'll see how well these guys do out there in the upcoming run. Another 30 seconds left here in the warm-up. Mr. Timmy, let me know if you're still out there, man. Still waiting to find out if you got any kind of sim rig equipment. You told me you were going to be out here racing here pretty soon. we'll see some of you guys out there who are viewing kind of get out here and be able to watch and drive as well. You know, a lot of the drivers out there, they do like the videos that they go ahead and that they win. I know Robert Rader in the Racing Revolution League, that's what he does. Definitely helps out with sponsorship, wink wink. Show them you're out there and who's broadcasting you and how well you can do out of whatever league you decide to run. Oh! Good Lord, thank God it was the end of the warm-up. I think Croaky just took out Farren. That was pretty awesome. All right. Let's get ready for it. You guys ready? Let's get her going here. Let's take a look at our starting lineup for this evening. Matt Grimm, Matthew Croaky. I probably could guess these two here in the front. There is absolutely no reason this shouldn't be an excellent race between these two. Hopefully they are able to keep it super clean. Brian Ox will be starting on the inside of row number 2 next to Mark Spittelmeister. Micheal Farren sets a lot of world records for some speed times out on the iRacing circuit. He'll be starting 5th. Next to Austin Medea, sitting 6th. Charles Mayo will be number 7th with Jay Giddings on the outside of row number 4. Bob Evertson will be starting 9th. Ian Humphreys 10th. Hopefully Humphreys doesn't end up in any more trouble here. He needs to get a good finish here tonight to keep his points charge going. John O'Brien, brand new racer, sitting 11th with Dillon Aylor. We saw how he got tripped up and flipped around there during the heat. Let's see, I believe, yes, Jordan Lawrenson looks like he might have fixed it up here. Back onto the track for him. He'll be starting 13th position. That's going to do it for our starting grid here tonight. Do want to give a shout out there for Inferno Motorsports. Inferno Motorsports it was established in December of 2022 by Chris Schaefer, Chris Forsyth, and Dennis Noakes to promote a competitive and fun racing atmosphere. But they're not only a team, but a community. Inferno Motorsports is willing to help anyone, even if you're not part of their team. So they're always looking for good, clean drivers, no matter how fast, to be part of that Inferno family. You can contact them through inferno.motorsports23@gmail.com if you're interested in being part of the Inferno family. Talking out there in the chat, Farren is fast. Farren07, I agree. Let's see how fast you are. You got a little bit of a hill to climb, not too far. Thank goodness you had a good heat run, but let's go ahead and get her going here. 30 laps here at Lernerville. Let's get it going. Matt Grimm in the front. Matthew Croaky sitting 2nd. Nice, comfortable, no battles there. Looks like Medea gets in the 3rd. Brian Ox now, oh man, drops down to 5th as Mike Farren. Micheal Farren moves up to the 4th position, and we are already under caution. Man, I'll tell you what. Dillon Aylor, after an excellent run he had a couple weeks ago, was really having a hard time here the past couple nights. Let's take a look at that CSR cinematography run here and see what happens to Dillon Aylor here. Oh, there was actually contact farther up the chain. Looks like the 21 got into it. 21 to Charles Mayo. Let's see what happened to Charles Mayo here. Looks like the 08 comes way down here. 08 to Bob Evertson gets clipped. Oof. And Dillon Aylor kind of finished it off. Hate to see that. That brings out our first caution here of the night. Doesn't look like anybody's damaged too bad. Dillon Aylor working his way out. Charles Mayo working his way out. Bob Evertson still down pit. I think Evertson's kind of having to change his race suit now before he gets that fast repair. See if he can get back out there. So, in the front, Matt Grimm will start this one off. Croaky and Ox should be side by side. That's going to put Farren back in that 4th, 5th position area. He's going to be trying to get back up there. Jay Giddings up already up 2, sitting 6th. See if the 85 machine can get going. Jordan Lawrenson right now with that wreck, biggest mover of the race, sitting 9th. Hopefully no more cautions here. I'd like to see these guys get going. Interesting to see a double wide here. Normally it kind of let a guy float out front. Croaky lines up right beside him. He's not going to let him go. Away we go, though. Green flag's back out. Barney in the booth, hopefully not going to get too much of an arm workout here. Matt Grimm gets in front. Croaky on the outside. Trying to see if he can ride that outside line where the cushion is, pick up a little more speed. We'll check in with him in just a little bit. But I want to keep an eye on Ox here because he's about to end up in a 3-wide situation, but Micheal Farren sends it on through. Micheal Farren definitely fast here, having to check up big time, but between... Oh, Medea, look out! Farren almost makes contact here. Well, it looked like Ian Humphreys is getting to rearrange his vehicle. Farren finds a slot here, and he slides underneath. 22 of Micheal Farren down underneath. Puts Austin in the rear view here. Now he's got to get Brian Ox. Croaky still trying to run down Grimm. Off by about half a second. So far, right now, Croaky is faster between 3 and 4, but he's got to find another faster lane to get him real loose here. Keeping an eye on Farren. Farren trying to set up the 23 of Ox. Watch for Farren to try to drop down low, but Austin Medea, right, blocked it off. There's the 22, gives the shove, and now the 23 of Ox. Off the racing surface here, back on top. So he rides that hill up the wall and around he goes. We got another driver off the edge. I believe that is Spittelmeister. Spittelmeister in the 051, no caution. Let's keep it back up front where Micheal Farren is sitting third. He's got to make up some time. Right now, he is just about 3 seconds off pace. Not looking too good. Croaky sitting second. Matt Grimm still leading every lap of this race so far. Matt Grimm may be the one to beat here. Down these guys go. Let's rotate back to Jordan Lawrenson. I believe Ian Humphreys may be under fire in the number 53. Dillon Aylor, 7 positions gained here, now 5th. Right now, Dillon Aylor really on the move here. Let's take a look out the back. Definitely keeping it tight here. Very, very tight run. Rotating up front to Croaky. Croaky, we've ridden with him before. Let's take a look off that right front suspension. Running into some lap traffic. Looks like it's running up on Spittelmeister here. Looks like Croaky gets underneath. No harm, no foul. Got around him. You always wonder when you see a guy in first or in second if it's going to start jamming them up when they run into lap traffic. It doesn't seem like no harm, no foul here. Croaky's still trying to run down Matt Grimm. Halfway mark next time by. Croaky's still sitting second. Let's move back to Jordan Lawrenson, who's up 6 positions, sitting 7th. Right now he's overtaking John O'Brien, who was in the 8th position. And now he's trying to run down Ian Humphreys in the 53. Humphreys in up 4 positions, sitting 6th, trying to see if he can find a little more. He's got to find Medea, but not enough. Medea now right next to Dillon Aylor. Aylor gets a little bit. Rubs tires there, so now they're going to be missing a couple of letters. But the only thing we're missing now is the green flag as we are under caution. I think John O'Brien might have bent it here. It looks like he sent it off. Take a look at what happened to John O'Brien on lap 15. Ooh. Yeah, it looked like he was already out of sorts. There he goes, up backwards. Yeah, normally once a car kind of goes backwards or in reverse, that's where the caution comes out. Really unfortunate there. But that brings us under our second caution here for the night. Caution sponsor is brought to you by Getting Hooked. Getting Hooked is owned and operated by brothers Captain Edwards and Ryan Alford. Proudly fourth-generation Alfords, born and raised in Cedar Key with over 25 years as a combined fishing experience. Getting Hooked Guide Services provides personal and friendly fishing charter for speckled trout, redfish, and the seasonal catch like triple tail and snook in and around the Cedar Key, Florida area. Contact 352-949-3667. Then you can go fishing. Some of these guys are kind of fishing for a couple more spots out there, except Matt Grimm. Grimm's still leading this race. Right now, he's got 2 of the fastest guys here in the league, Croaky and Farren. Right now, this should be a pretty good shootout. We're already halfway through this race. Coming back up on another caution here. Like to see these guys clean it up here just a little bit. It did get spread out, but I got to admit, one guy spins out, and that was A-okay. They'll be able to go ahead and square that back away. Hate to see that Spittelmeister wasn't able to get his lap back, though. right, back under green. Here we go. Already getting it from that Goodyear blimp area. A good idea to see where these guys are going. Almost 3-4 wide here in the back as Lawrenson under a lot of heat here. Ian Humphreys there. Lawrenson moves up 8 positions and secures 5th, but he's still trying to get some more. Sliding underneath. He might make contact with Aylor. Aylor, look out. Aylor now with Medea. Medea now on the inside. Croaky's is still chasing Grimm. Only got about by a quarter of a second here. Now here we go. Keeping an eye on Lawrenson, who's now our hard charger with 9 positions gained, sitting 4th. Got a nice little room between him and the next guy. Let's rotate up front where Micheal Farren is. Farren trying to rotate, run down Croaky in the number 2. No can do, not finding any kind of room here as they slide past the billboard as we keep going. Matt Grimm still leading the race. 1, 2, and 3. Matt Grimm, Matthew Croaky, Micheal Farren. All right, looks like it's at first letter M for all our guys in the front. Jordan Lawrenson now still sitting 4th. Dillon Aylor had to check up, sitting 5th. So he moved up 7 positions here so far, not too bad. Medea sitting 6th. This is where he started. He is one of the only other drivers who hasn't moved a position. Only joining him is Matt Grimm, who's been in the lead the whole time. Ian Humphreys has moved up 3, sitting 7th. John O'Brien, the newcomer, sitting 8th. As I say sitting 8th, we go back to caution. Somebody ended up getting turned here. It looks like Micheal Farren may have had some trouble out there. I don't know what happened to him. I wonder if he kind of flew off the edge here. Let's see a look at the CSR cinematography replay here and see what happens. It puts us under a getting hooked caution. See what happens. Battling behind Croaky here. Boy, it looks like he's getting on the edge of that line. I wonder if he just drops the tire off. And yeah, he does. No damage though. Actually, to see that brings out a caution. Some of these other ones would collect almost 2 or 3 drivers. It doesn't. I would say iRacing's kind of got a gray spot there. Some of these drivers, when you actually see them exit pit while they're under green flag, when they come back onto the racing surface, it'll throw caution out. Not quite sure why. We need to get Barney off the bottle there. So now Farren, who was battling up there for 2nd position, now down to 11th. I'm starting to think he may be the hard charger for as many cars as he might pass here. He's got 9 laps to get it done to see if he can battle back up front for a podium position. It's not looking good. Dillon Aylor's looking pretty strong here lately. 8 positions gained for Dillon Aylor. Dillon Aylor's moving. That moves Jordan Lawrenson. 10 positions here. Starting dead last. Now sitting in 3rd. This is looking pretty good. Lernerville's been very, very good to him here so far. All right, here we go. Lawrenson in front. Matt Grimm still leading this one. Croaky sitting 2nd. Will Croaky be able to break the gap? Seems he's trying to run him down here, but running out of time. 7.5 laps to go. Croaky right there. That's what he was hoping for. If Croaky doesn't drop the right rear tire off, might made a little bit of a mistake there on that turn. Croaky trying to run down Matt Grimm. Outside line. Now he's got some speed. There you go. Give him a little nudge. Let that 91 know you ain't taking nothing. Here he comes. Croaky's got the line. Unfortunately there, I believe at Knoxville, this is where he messed up. He had time, but Croaky got him. Now we got a brand new leader. Matthew Croaky into the lead. Matt Grimm's going to see if he can run him down. Outside line for Matthew Croaky, and he leads the first lap he's had all race with only 4 laps left to go. 91 and Matt Grimm's going to try to rotate around the track underneath of him and get him. But seems the outside line is too strong. Matthew Croaky's going to guard it. No can do here for Matt Grimm. 3 laps left to go. Remember I was talking about with Micheal Farren. Look at him. 5th position now. He's rotating his way on up, looking for Dillon Aylor. Aylor was able to get the best of him there at Knox. Now let's see what we can do. Micheal Farren looking for a shot. Jordan Lawrenson sitting 3rd. Matthew Grimm still looking to see if he can get that lead back. Croaky makes a mistake. This is exactly what Grimm needs. Croaky made a mistake, and now he's got to reel him in. Croaky gonna try to cross it over here. Goes underneath, gets him. Gets the lead back. Matt Grimm watching him near. That number 2 car may be under fire again. Caution. Boys are giving me a workout here tonight. John O'Brien is the one who caused this one. Getting hooked, caution sponsor, getting a good workout here. Take a look at the CSR cinematography replay here, and let's take a look. Oh, man. Shuffled to Micheal Farren. Oh, clink. You might be having to use that fast repair. Well, that's cool. See, I'm moving that top wing. That's cool. There you go. Now you know it's adjustable. All right, Micheal Farren. Let's see what he can do here. Saw he was in there for a top 5 shot. Only 2 drivers really out of the running here. Bob Evertson is taking it to the garage. Mark Spittelmeister. He's down a couple laps here. Croaky, Grimm, Lawrenson, Dillon, Aylor. Right now, this is the best shot here for Croaky. He should be able to get a solid jump here. Get out front. But he's got to run away with this, so he's got to definitely drag racing, what we call tree him. Once 4 tires are off the racing surface, I expect Croaky to jump this one and see if he can get Matt Grimm to try to spin his tires on the turn. Pace truck is off. There we go, Croaky. Away he goes. Yeah, that's the kind of restart you need. Matt Grimm going to try to run that down. So far, Croaky, Grimm, Lawrenson. Oh, as I say that, Aylor looking for the outside line here. Trying to see if he can get a little bit. Right now, Micheal Farren notices the white flags out. He's going to shoot the gap. Can he get any more? Let's keep up with Matt Grimm, because Grimm has two more turns to make the call. Here comes Grimm to the inside. He makes the run. What an excellent slider. Matt Grimm comes back for the win and takes it away from Croaky. Holy cow. Matt Grimm led 23 laps of this one. And the last one is the one that mattered. Take a look at our race results here as Matt Grimm goes ahead and gets posted for a picture. Grimm, Croaky, and Aylor. Micheal Farren was able to get that 4th position. Not quite enough to get podium. Wow, what an excellent race that was. I really, I enjoyed that one. That was an excellent run here by Grimm and Croaky right there at the end. That was insane. So I really appreciate these guys joining us here tonight. Guys, if you hang in there for just a little bit, we'll kind of clutch our guys all together and we'll run them down and have a little chat with them. All right, everybody, we have caught up with our third place finisher, Dillon Aylor, 9 positions gained. You are the hard charger of the night. Talk to me about this track. How tough was it?
Very stressful. Kind of got caught up in an incident there in the heat race. Had a broke car, was just trying to make laps. Ended up getting lapped, so I pulled off. Started in the back. We went 1 lap. I was caught in an incident, so I had to go in and get a fast repair and go to the back again. And it, like I said, it was very stressful. This track is very technical and super hard anyway, and it was hard to make passes, and the line was moving so much, but we were able to come out in third at the end, and it's another one of them damage saving runs and good points run for the year. So I'll take a third coming from the back twice.
All right, M9 performances on the side of the car here tonight. Is that some of your success that you found here tonight?
Absolutely. Trevor hooks me, Matt, and Micheal up every week, and them guys over there at M9, they got the car rolling. So 9 times out of 10, the car's better than the driver. So I'm just blessed to have them guys in my corner helping me every chance, and between the 3 of us, I think we're doing a pretty good job this season.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, man. Definitely. We'll be off here for the next week, but next time I will see you guys is at Bristol. Kind of compared to this track, what are some key adjustments that you may want to make at Bristol?
I'm just going to hold on for dear life. That's probably one of my worst tracks. I'm not good at Bristol, so I like short track racing. We know where you got to get up on the wheel, and I don't do well there. So I'm just going to try to survive and try to have a good points run, and maybe I can push Matt to the victory.
All right, who do you have to thank tonight?
First and foremost, I'd thank Trevor at M9 Setups. Like I said before, he hooks me up with the sauce every week. A2 Performance Horses, A&W Refrigeration, Baldwin Racing Engines. I'd like to thank you for the broadcast, and Jay and the crew over there at Thunder for putting the league on.
Oh, yeah. Jay, give it to him.
Yeah, appreciate you coming out, Dillon, and running with us. Congratulations on yet another podium. You guys are doing a really good job up there at M9, so congratulations to you and the team.
Appreciate it.
All right, everybody, that is Dillon Aylor, our third place finisher here tonight. It moves us to Matthew Croakey. This guy right here, he's going to be – I got to know. I have got to know Matthew Croakey. Dude, I know what a wild run this was, but the last lap is the one that killed you here. What went wrong here?
I ran out of fuel. I actually never even got a warning for 5 laps to go, so unless I did, I just ignored it. But coming out of 4, I just didn't have enough fuel, and it just putt across the line.
No, oh my gosh, because we kind of went up there and we noticed how you were toying around there with Matt Grimm. You were sitting there for a little bit. It looks like you may have had the upper hand, and then I was wondering what happened, because the last, heading into 3, the car almost looked like it died, and now I know why. What would have been, other than adding fuel, what would have made it to where you could have passed Matt Grimm much sooner in the race?
I was kind of sitting there, like, you were kind of running the exact same lines. It was kind of like a slider 1, 2, and then just top 3, 4. And I think it was a caution around lap 20. I finally decided to go back up to the top to see if it was there. And on that restart, I got a huge run on him. And so I knew it was up there, so I just kept sticking up there. And finally, he went to slider 1, 2, and I just got around him on the top there.
Man, still a tough run, man. It was wild here. I can't wait to see what you can do at Bristol. This kind of seems a little bit like the last one I called at Knoxville. I believe you went around, almost had it, almost had the lead at one point, and then just died in the final 3 laps, man. What is it going to take to get a win?
It's been a struggle here the last couple of weeks. I mean, Knoxville, struggle. Last week at Charlotte, I can't remember exactly what happened, but I was in the back of the field and jumped through someone's right rear. So it's one of those deals. One of these days it'll come to me. But Bristol's coming up, and that's a kind of a boring track in my opinion. It's just kind of follow the leader. So qualifying and heat race will be crucial there. So we'll see what happens.
All right, well, we will see what happens. Who do you have to thank tonight?
Yeah, I gotta thank M9 Performance. They make some badass sets. You for the broadcast, Jay for the league, Weichel Sportswear, Power Outdoors, Velocity Race Designs, everybody back at Phantom Motorsports. I know they're my team, and they've helped me come a long way here. And yeah,
All right, Jay, give it to him.
All right, yeah, congratulations on another podium. You guys out there absolutely killing it this season. So congratulations, and can't wait to talk to you some more.
yeah, it's been a fun time. It's always a good battle with Mike, Dillon, and Matt. He's been kicking ass here lately, so it's been a good season.
All right, Matthew Croakey, the leapfrog with a second place finish. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to do it there. That moves us to our race winner here tonight. He had it on a run here. This was the run. I don't quite know what it's going to take to slow Matt Grimm down. Talk to me about here at Lernerville. What, high line obviously, but how did you come back from all this?
Yeah, I was getting ready to test the waters up there before that first caution came out, and just kind of ran out of time, and I was like, well, I'll just stick with what I know, and Croakey just flew by me like nothing. So as soon as he did that, I moved up and I found something up there and could get with him, and it made it interesting. That last lap, I just kind of had to wait for him to decide what he was going to do, and he chose the top, so I flung it in as hard as I could on the bottom and just made it work.
Yeah, it was definitely tough. Croakey's saying he ran out of fuel there between 3 and 4. I don't know what happened, but it was pretty close. How close was your fuel level?
I didn't even look, but I think I had plenty. I think I had an extra gallon compared to them guys, and especially with running the bottom like I was early.
All right.
I wasn't really that close.
Man, well, it's got to feel pretty good, though, coming away with a win here in the Veteran Warrior one-stop shop victory lane. This was an awesome run here tonight. But can your streak continue as we move on to Bristol with the skip week coming up? Kind of when we head into a track like Bristol, a lot of these guys are saying it's a one line, they don't like it, they sort of that sort of thing. What's your outlook on that track?
Yeah, I gotta agree with them. It's kind of just not really a good place to race, and we'll see how it turns out because there's a lot of fast guys in here. So if anyone's gonna be able to make things work, it's gonna be these guys. But we'll just have to take it one lap at a time next week, and hopefully we can put something together. We've been getting some good runs in this series and just haven't had like the best results. So, I mean, another win on the season really helps a lot.
All right. Well, go ahead and give me your shout outs about all your sponsors and people out here watching you tonight.
Well, thank you for the broadcast and everyone who puts on this league and helps out, and all the guys over at YOB Racing. And our sponsors, Catalysm Computers, CNC Race Design, Speed Factory Sets, LCJ Carpentry, and Stingray Rock Tools Australia.
Jay, your turn, man.
All right.
You know it.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations on another win. Looks like you're finally starting to get the qualifying heat racing down and starting these features more towards the front. Congratulations. I'm sure that's got to make it a little bit easier to finish up front.
Yeah, I promise. This is the only league that I figured out qualifying in, and of course, every week there's an invert, so kind of always bites me. But it's good to be up there in qualifying because it just makes everything easier, even with the invert. Because I mean, it's only inverting the fast guys, so it just puts me in position to race with them a little bit and figure out what I got.
Absolutely. Once again, congratulations on another win, and can't wait to race against you again.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
All right, everybody. Appreciate you guys joining us here at Simtrax Broadcasting. Matt Grimm comes away with a win here at Lernerville, and that puts Matthew Croakey second and Dillon Aylor in the third. Jay Giddings in the number 85 joining me here in the booth tonight. Once again, I do want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here for the league. That, of course, being Inferno Motorsports, the veteran and warrior one-stop shop. Getting hooked. Giddings Repair, Mobile Repair Work Area, A&J Pace Truck, CSR Cinematography, and I'm sure I'm missing a few as well. I know I got a bunch of Highline Cinematography on there as well. But once again, this has been a fantastic race here with the Thunder Racing League. Join us not next Sunday, the Sunday after that. These guys will be racing after Easter and should be having a fantastic run. Jay, you got anything for our viewers out there?
No, I just want to tell the viewers thank you for coming in and watching these. If it wasn't for you guys, there really wouldn't be a point in us having them broadcasted. So thank you guys for viewing and supporting the channel and supporting Thunder Racing League.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're looking to join the Thunder Racing League, you can find them out there on Facebook. But that will be it for me tonight. Patrick Morrison signing off. Be well, be safe, be kind. I'll catch all you guys next time.